Okay, so now I'm gonna give my thoughts on Baby Yoda, or spoilers, now named Grogu. I I don't really know what to think because, of course, Baby Yoda is still really cute, and everyone loves Baby Yoda. But with this recent episode, they changed our perception of him a little bit. Because before, he was just some baby who could wield the Force and was a species of Yoda's of Yoda, a species of Yoda. Um, Now with this latest episode, we know that this Baby Yoda is now named Grogu, and also he was trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, where Yoda was aware of this child. And I don't really know how to feel about that. I feel like there was just a bit of uniqueness taken away from Grogu or Baby Yoda, depending on how you still want to call him. Baby Yoda's just we've been calling him for a while now, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I do feel like Grogu now being trained as a Jedi just takes away the special idea of just having this baby with force abilities be taken by the Empire. Cause I don't know, it's really interesting. I was kind of hoping that the baby was not connected in any way to Yoda, but now there is a connection, and we have to see where this goes on from here. I don't know what the connection between Grogu and Yoda is, but there is one now. When I first heard that, I just thought it was really weird. But just thinking of the timeline, Grogu would be in his 20s during the Jedi Temple time, which is, makes sense timeline wise because, that was 20 some years ago. Now he's 50 ish, and here we are. You know what? The idea of him being trained does explain a few things that I thought were iffy about him. Because he's shown a good display of his abilities. One in particular being the Force Heal, which we all just thought that he could naturally do himself. Now we know that he's been training to use that ability. And I think it works so much better because now he just doesn't do it out of nowhere. And him being trained means he's better than Ray. um, I joke, of course, but you know what? Baby Yoda was able to force heal before Ray did by a day. Exciting stuff. I don't know where we're going to take this character in the future. My hope was, before season 2, was that we would look for maybe the home world of the Yoda species. And it would be a journey of him and Din traveling to different planets, just trying to find information as much as they can, going from place to place to learn more. To see, it's like, okay, where could we find a home for this guy? But they went to the direction of the Jedi, which I don't know. I feel like it's just too uh, too much. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know the best say it. Sorry, I don't know how to best say it. I don't want to say that it's too connected because I don't feel like anything's too. I don't think Star Wars should not be too connected. I think that there is a good connectivity to it, but I wasn't really wanting for us to go down the path of the Jedi because I just wanted it to focus on Din being a Mandalorian going around trying to find this information and also him really not knowing what a Jedi is like. But now we have a Jedi in Ahsoka, which it's cool to see Ahsoka, but I still would have liked if it was still just Din didn't really know where he was going, because I feel like this season's progressing way too quickly and almost very conveniently. Because by the second episode, Din gets all the information he needs to set himself in a linear path. By the second episode, he finds out. No, heck, the first episode. The first episode is like, hey, go to Tatooine. There's a Mando there. He goes there, finds Cobb Vanth. Conveniently, when he gets back from Mos Pelgo, he's told by the Frog Lady, or Dr. Mandible, that there are Mandalorians on this planet and this contact knows where they are. Okay. However, that contact turns out to be very good because that contact turns out to be Bo-Katan, who then tells them to go and find a Jedi, very conveniently that he goes to that destination to find Ahsoka Tano. And so they meet Ahsoka, who's telling them to go to this location. And I just feel like it's the season, just the story of Din and Grogu has progressed so much more quickly and conveniently than I thought it would. I thought there'd be much more of a struggle to find the answers that they were looking for, to find a place to go to. But they seem to find the next piece of the puzzle very easily, almost. Easily, I say, quote unquote. But, there's some things in between, but just they know the answers almost by the next episode. Say, hey, okay, go to this place. Now go to this place. Now go to this place. Not because they're just trying to look place by place, but because they're being told this next character is important and is directly in line with your mission. Which, that's how your missions tend to go. But the way it's done here, it's, again, very convenient. And I feel like it's going by very quick. Which means something has to happen in the story to change your mission. Instead of it being a mission of trying to find a home for this youngling, it's now, right now, it's to have this youngling go and find his now path. Does he want to go off and be a Jedi? Or does he want to do something else? We don't know what's going to happen. But when it happens, I'm sure it's going to lead to some other path. And maybe they'll return to the original mission to find the people that Grogu belongs to. Which if they do, I do not want them to name the species. I don't think anybody wants that. And it might be weird to see a whole bunch of Yodas on a planet. I don't think people really want to see that as well. So something would need to happen where Din and Grogu decide, you know what? Let's be father and son together. We're going to retire and raise each other. I'm going to raise you as a Mandalorian. Or I'm going to retire from my line and just be a casual guy. I don't know. Something's got to happen. I think in the future the story is going to take a much more darker turn. Because so far, things have been looking up for our good guys. I say that very loosely. Looking up in terms of they're heading to where they need to go. They're accomplishing everything they've been wanting to accomplish, and so far they've not really had big losses. And so I feel like the next big loss could be Yoda is captured. Sorry, Grogu is captured, or maybe something happens to for Din. Um, could be something to his character where he could lose a limb. Star Wars likes to do that. Or maybe he loses something important to him, like his helmet gets taken off by Moff Gideon or something, and the next few episodes or season would be about him contemplating giving up his armor because of his creed, and just trying to realize that the creed doesn't really make you a Mandalorian. It's what you do with the armor or something. I don't know. There's a lot of that messaging going around, but it could be a storyline like that where Din has to struggle with this new way of thinking, this new way of life. It could be a place where he stops wearing his armor for a few episodes because he doesn't think he's worthy anymore. Or it could just be for one episode. Who knows? But I do feel like that's where I'm going to guess where the story will go. Baby Yoda, Grogu gets captured. I don't think he's going to be taken by a Jedi. I don't think that's going to be the case. And if that's the case, that's a quick way to end your story. Unless that was their plan to finish the story in 2 seasons. In which, again, it does feel like it's a very quick season to have things happen. But you know what? That's my thought on Baby Yoda and his story so far, and what I think potentially could be his story in the future. Is his story perfect? No. I don't think his story's been perfect. But I feel like it's been a fun one. Um, Definitely took a different path than we all thought it would take. But I don't think it's been disappointing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.